How y'all doing? It's Nick checking in. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how um how I changed my spending habits, and I think it's going to be a little bit beneficial. As you all may know, there are credit cards out there where you can basically get rewarded for spending your money. And all the cards that I have currently don't have any cash back or anything like that. So I decided it was time to get another credit card, open up another card, because I refinanced the house and I didn't want to open any additional lines of credit while I was dealing with the refinance, because getting your credit pull affects your credit. Right now I have two credit cards. One was with my local credit union. They actually gave me a 5-figure limit, which helps a lot because credit utilization is very important when you're looking at your credit score. Because before I had one credit card and the credit limit was $500 from Capital One, which is like a student credit card. And if I had spent $300 in a month, it would negatively affect my credit score if I didn't pay it off right away a lot. But the credit score would drop drastically because $300 means you're using 60% of your credit. It's a percentage of your credit, not as much how much money you're actually spending. So $300, it's in a way that's that's a lot of money for some people, but $300 makes it look like you're in dire financial straits when you're only spending $300. Versus once I open my line of credit with my credit union, I get $300 isn't 60% of all the money I have available to me. Because that $300 means you're using 60% of your available credit. It's like something's going wrong, it drops your credit score, you use $400, $500, it could drop it a good amount of points. Especially when you're trying to build credit, it's important to not have a lot of credit utilization. So when I opened my other account, it gave me like 5-figure line of credit. I never used that much, but that helps a lot with my credit card utilization, because as long as I keep my spending on the card within normal parameters, I'm doing pretty good. I didn't think about getting another credit card because I felt as though that my interest rate in my bank was pretty low. It's 10%, 10.3% interest rate, and I didn't really want to spend too much time. If I didn't pay the bill off, I would have a lot of interest or something like that. So I basically decided that, you know what, I'm spending the money. Most months I pay it off, and if I be a little bit more disciplined, I can get points on my everyday spending. If I had a random big purchase, I would put on my credit union card, because the card I opened up was a Bank of America Travel Rewards card, which they gave me a $14,000 credit limit, which is really good for my total credit utilization. I looked around for different cards. I wanted to get a card where I got everyday points, and I wanted to travel more, so I wanted to get a travel rewards card. So my plan of action was that on my day-to-day spending, I'm going to try and get a little bit more out of that. If I can get, $1 per point, or basically I'm spending the money anyway, I might as well get some points. As long as I stay disciplined with the card, I won't get hit up with any interest or anything like that. Then I get chances to travel at a discounted rate. So I looked at a whole bunch of different cards, and I wanted to sign up. I might sign up for a card a year for the next few years to increase my line of credit limit, and also have the ability to use these bonus programs that lots of these cards have. So one of the bonuses for most cards with no annual fee is like if you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months, you get a good amount of money off. So I said, not a good amount of money, like 20,000 points, which is like $200. So basically you get $200 for signing up for the card. So I saw a lot of cards, and I felt comfortable with Bank of America because that's like a big name bank. They had a 0% APR for the first year, and the interest rate is between 20, I believe 18 and 27%. So that's your APR range. My credit score when I got approved was in the 700s, so I didn't have much doubt about me getting approved for the credit card. So I don't know how that would factor with people with a lower credit score, but my credit score was in the 700s, and I got approved, and I already received the bonus of the 20,000 points. I booked a trip to go to Puerto Rico, so basically I'm getting $200 off the trip I was going to go on anyway. so it's already paying for himself. But I would recommend the card to somebody who doesn't want to pay an annual fee. And if you could spend that $1,000 in the first 3 months, I would say wait till you have a big purchase if you can't, and try and get that bonus, because that's $200 basically you're getting. And I'll be using this card for the next few months. I'll give you guys an update like 6 months from now. But as of now, I got $200. I'm happy with the card, and I'm going to pay it off every month. Because if you don't pay it off every month, the points aren't really worth the interest that you're paying. So just make sure you pay it off every month and use it for only purchases that you can handle to pay off every month. Like, don't get crazy with it. But I like the card so far. I use it for all my everyday purchases now. And I actually opened up a Bank of America account to get an extra 10% points. To do that, I had to go to the bank. They have a lot of fees, so I won't use the account. But I took $550 and put it in the account, so that way I wouldn't have to pay any monthly maintenance fees. The monthly fee is $500, but I opened the account online. The monthly amount that you needed to waive the fee, the $500 fee, that's crazy. It's $15 a month if you don't have $500 in the account. I opened the account online, so I wasn't sure whether or not that I would get charged a $15 fee, so I just put $550 in there, because they do it over the daily average. But basically, I'll get 1.65 points on every card, on every purchase that I spend on this card. So by having that Bank of America account, I only had a credit union and an online bank account. I like my online bank account a little bit better, and so I might do a video. I have a Capital One 360 account, but I opened a Bank of America account to get the bonus points. $500 in the account. There are plenty of Bank of America, so I'll just use that like as an emergency. If something crazy happens and I'm out account, never use it or anything like that, just to get the extra points. Because basically every $1,000, that's like $10 off. So if throughout the year my purchases add up to over a few $1,000s, I can get, maybe if I can spend $10,000, if in a year I spend $10,000 on this card, I get $100 off. Basically, it's not that major, but if you're spending the money anyway, you might as well get points. So I'm trying out this card. This is just, I believe this is just a starter card. I think I'll graduate to more sophisticated credit card programs. But I just wanted to get comfortable with getting points. So I'm spending the money, I might as well get points anyway. Apologize if you feel like I'm rushing this video. I feel a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to make sure I do my one video a week. So this is Nick checking out. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next week.